I was born in Dominican Republic 36 years ago. I'm not like most women that they get scared for the be 40. I don't care. I'm not gonna most people to bully for the accent. Yeah, in the shelter system, I'm gonna have 2 years now. At least I have a year and 2 months now. A year and a month and a half something right now. I'm sorry, you asked me something before? I was working as a living housekeeper. Um, when the contract finished, the person that I was working for, they were foreign diplomats, right? So in order for you to work for that kind of people, you have to sign a no-disclosure, agreement. You basically don't have any reference, to give you a job. Because the only reference they can give you is the embassy. And when the people call, it's out of the country and it's in Spanish because they come from South America, right? So when I was doing the living, when we were here in New York, the job was leave out because they don't have a space for me in the apartment. It was a small apartment close to Battery Park. So when we go back to Connecticut, I was doing living. So I was back and forth every 3, 4, or 6 weeks between New York and Connecticut. So I never stay here for long in this shelter, in this place. I only come for 2, 3 days or for a weekend and I leave. So when the contract was up, I had to stay because I'm looking for another job. But I had a place rented for me, to buy clothes that I sent to my country to sell and makeup and things like that my sister can resell for her because she has like an online store. I don't know well about that business. I know she had like a business through the website, and all the merchandise that she sell, she sent me a list, so I got it for her here, and I ship it there. So the last time I went to Connecticut, I got sick. I'm never normally I'm very healthy, but I got sick and I was basically 2 weeks in bed. So when I returned, I didn't know that the lady that I was renting that room, paying $175 every week, she had her house in foreclosure. So the bank was ready to pay the house, but she keeps collecting the rent. So when I went, I couldn't get in, and everything was lost. So that's the reason I had to return here and stay here, because I lost everything. Yeah, I got sick when I was in Connecticut. So when I returned to New York, the lady who I was renting that room that I paid $175 every week, her house was in foreclosure, but she didn't tell me that. So when I returned from Connecticut, sometimes even here when I was in the city, I only go once just to pay her or collect one of the things that I had to ship to Dominican, and that's it. Not even to sleep. So when I went, I couldn't get in because they had the sign, and when I found out all my belongings were gone, so she took it with her. I'm talking about in merchandise, I have more than $3,000 plus my clothes, my personal belongings, some papers. It was a mess, so that's the reason I had to return here because I lost everything. She's not supposed to collect rent because the bank gonna take the house anyway. She don't have to pay nothing. But she was collecting rent from me and 2 other girls that she rent. She was a big house, and she had the second floor just for single women. So the older lady had the chance to get out and get everything, but I was away. And when I was sick, so she said that she didn't have the phone, the way to contact me, but either way, she can just put my thing in the garbage because I was paying her. Or any moment. So I went to the police and I said, I need to find out where are my things because just in merchandise that I had to send to Dominica, I had like $2,000. That's cheap because I had to send it to a career that they don't break it. So in the end, like always, I just waste my time because they don't do nothing here. They only tell you, oh, they don't have any law that prevent that the homeowner can rent the house. And I say, yeah, but we are paying because if I wasn't paying her, I didn't have the proof. But I have the proof that even when I was sick, I sent her $360 for the 2 weeks that I was there. So that means that the week that I returned here, I was supposed to pay her on Saturday, and I was back here on Wednesday. So she wasn't, the house was empty. But she was collecting. So if I had to stay in Connecticut, let's say 2 more weeks, I had to send the money, and I didn't know. So it's a deal. But like I said, it's difficult here to try to be a decent citizen or human being, but people always try to take the advantage of you. I told her I know where she works. I give her all the information, her name, because I have been living with her paying the rent for over a year. So I know. And he said, we can find her. I said, that's not possible. She's a nurse. How could you not find her? Like a year and a half, something before the living job, we were more time in Connecticut. So between back and forth. Also, I have another client that she paid me for watching her, to house in her place because she had a pet and she couldn't travel with the pet. So when I was back, I always call her. So we always make it work. But when she decided to stay in LA, she sell the apartment. So that's the reason I had to find another place to have my son. A very good friend of mine asked me if I was interested in doing a housekeeping. I never do housekeeping. I do it only in my house. So you are good doing this, so you can make good money, especially because you speak decent English in New York. So I said, okay. So when I went to work in that house, I just went to work for 3 hours, and they offered me a contract for 5 years. That's different. That's what happened. So from there, they had to travel between Washington, D.C., Connecticut, because his family comes from money and comes from Germany. So he has something that he had to be there every 2 or 3 weeks in that house, in that place. I don't know why, and I never asked. So they were good people with me. So we travel a lot, Washington, Connecticut, and New York. So when the lady got pregnant again, it was only for me and her between Connecticut and New York. So, yeah, they are Jamaican. Please. Yeah, I'm going to tell you something. One of the people more racist in this world is not the white people. It's the same people like us. People that come from nothing or come from a country to a different country to get an opportunity to have a life or to take care of the family. I'm telling you, I prefer to work for any other person, even if they are racist. I don't care. But I don't like to work for Hispanic people or Jamaican people. Not even work with them. Because it's like, I'm sorry, but they said, I don't know if it's true, because honestly, I don't really care. And I don't like those men either. But, they say that black men are very cocky because supposedly God blessed them, with white, right? I think Jamaican men and Jamaican women are the same. They have the I don't know how to say that, like they feel like that they are the best of the best. And for me, it's just like I feel bad. I cannot tell you that I don't feel bad when I hear some American people or from any other country that they feel bad about my people. I know my people is not perfect, but all the time, any person from any part of the country, they go to my country, we open our arms, we treat them with respect, we treat them like family. Not only because we leave from the tourists, but because we are like that. Even if we don't know you and we know that you have a really, really tough time, we're going to make sure that you have food, that your kids go to school. We're going to make sure that you are okay until you get back to your faith. That's the way we are. And I really, really dislike when people that I know for a fact come from a situation worse than the one that I lived back then, and they feel like they are untouchable. Nobody's untouchable. No one. From minority, for Hispanic, it's funny, I don't have to hate nobody, and I don't hate anybody. It's just that when you see, like, for example, yesterday I was washing my hair, right? And I normally have it always in a bun. But yesterday, because it was wet, I tried to dry it. So with a towel. So when I went to get something else, I don't remember what it was. The lady told me, let me see your hair, and she pulled it in a way that I said, I'm gonna be bold if you pull it again like that. And she said, it's because that hair that every Spanish woman has. And I said, Mom, why? You blaming me because I have a nice hair? I said, that's what God gave it to me. I just watch it, So I said, it's childish, it's petty, it's just ridiculous, for a person, an old person. Try to make you feel bad for something that God gave it to you. I didn't ask for that. So it's hard to understand it. One of the things that I love the most about this country, even if I'm deported tomorrow, I don't care, is that this country, or at least the people that create the democracy in this country, they give it really, really for the people. They try to help you in 100% way, right? But sometimes the same system may help them become brats, ungrateful brats. You know why? Because they give you hell with the food, the snacks in. They give you a health insurance. And if you can pay, they find a way, but you always get the help, right? If you have a money in the stand, they give you cash. And they're trying to educate you to get out from the system and move on with your life. And people still are ungrateful. They say it's not enough. And for me, that's disgusting. Because in my country, we pay taxes, we pay everything. And the government goes and gives us nothing. It's still our money, and they try to kill us if we protest. So, hello. Even they say we have a saying that says, sooner or later, even God's gonna get tired. I was resting inside. So I hate when they open the door. And I opened my door in the bathroom, and the security guard was inside. And I said what he was looking for. And he couldn't give me an answer. And I said, you're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to come to the AR. Even if it's a male, you have to stay in the door. Watch it, because you are the women, not for him. It's for me. And he couldn't give me an answer, and he left. And when he was here, he was opening the door. So those words are mine. They are belonging to another person. So I said, I don't like it. I don't like it because all the time when he's working, he is working too. So when he was switched to another shelter, the security guard was switched to both of them. So it's funny, that he was in my room and he didn't give me an answer. So when I went to the office, he was telling the supervisor boss that he made a mistake, that he was looking for, and I said, yeah, what are you looking for what? And he couldn't say. I said, I don't understand what kind of mistake he was making, because he went to my room, straight to my room, and he was opening one of the doors. So what he was looking for. So I told him, I said, That's the reason. Even if I get a good job, how can I get out from the shelter? If I can go out like a normal person to spend my day looking for a job or going to the interview, because I'm always worried that when I come back, I'm going to find a funny business here. No, remember that I told you that I was, when I came to this country, I came to with a promise to work a decent job, obviously. But when I came here, the job was to be a whore. And because I refused, the person that I came here with was my fiance. And he beat me up and he forced me to sleep with 25 minutes every night. That was back in Florida. So unfortunately, I got pregnant, and pregnant woman are not good for the business. So that was my chance to basically find a good Samaritan that give me some money and pay me the bus to come to New York. I don't have family in New York or anywhere. We have friends here, the Bronx area. So because I couldn't contact my family and tell them what happened. My family doesn't know what happened to me that time. My family still believe that man was the best thing that ever happened to me, and I had to really do it like that because I had to protect my family always. I just spoke with the caseworker that I got from the hospital, and we have become friends from that time. Harley and Bonnie, the father of Bella, are great people. They are very loving parents. She is a teacher in the University of Pennsylvania. He's a doctor, and they adopt another baby because that was the last thing for her birthday. But she got a sister, and they say to me that she is a great sister. She's very sweet. She's very smart. She plays the piano, and she loves to dance. And that when they go everywhere without her, the first thing that everybody asks for is Stella, because she has friends everywhere. Everywhere she goes, she say hi to everybody. She remembers the names of everybody, so she's a character. I have a person that wants me to work for her, to go to another state. It's just that I'm waiting to see if I can get a cleaning tomorrow to get the money to pay for the bus to go to work for her. I had a job already. Like I told you, God bless me. And big today, really big. Person, not only, she told me, you move my heart tonight. You know, when I pray, I ask God, I say, God, please, give me a job that not only the person needs, the person like me in their life. So I want a good person in my life too. I don't want a person that comes to treat me like a piece of garbage. But I want a person to treat me with respect. A person that can see that I'm a loving person, that I'm gonna love her kids like they are my own. That's it. It's not here in New York. It's in another state. So the lady is even willing to send me the money to pay the tickets to go over there. It's in Pennsylvania. So don't treat me like I'm a stupid, because I'm not. The fact that I clean toilets and that I take care of kids doesn't mean that I'm a stupid. That means that I don't want to do nothing illegal. About the president, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I try to be fair my whole life. He has a way to say certain things that it might not sound nice, something else, something different from a person in that position, right? It doesn't necessarily mean that he's lying. I have to recognize, like I told you before, the government or the system made these people, these ungrateful people become more ungrateful. Then they want more. So you never know. So when you send them to work, they start hating you. They say the government. The government is not like that because the government doesn't have a how do you call that, a pit full of money or full of everything or gold and all that. If the government gives you, it's because you have to work too. So it's back and forth. It's giving you what you work. So you cannot work and expect people to give you the life of your dreams. It doesn't work like that. So, and in the case of immigrants and the laws and all that, I'm going to tell you this. Because I'm an immigrant. This country was basically made based on immigrants. Why? Most of us, we came here to do a decent life, to do better for us and for our families. But, like in every place, they are really bad apples. And also, they have people that are users. They come here to have kids, and live from the government. So because a woman is struggle to work and to raise one kid, imagine a woman who has 5. And I see them complaining. They have wheat checks that they give cereal, formula, everything for them and for the kids for 5 years, and they're still complaining. And I see they have money in their car and cash, and they say they don't have a husband, and you see the men outside waiting for the bag. It's ridiculous. Look, I like if he is open to do something for the people that I know that deserve a chance to be part of the American people, like they don't have to be citizens, but at least to be a way that even give them visa. It's better the devil you know. I pick him. Yeah, because like I said, it's better the devil you know. I know he's an environment and he's a businessman, and he knows sooner or later, no matter what he claims or what he says to make the people that support him happy, they are words, only words. But when they come down to business, he knows that the economy of the country needs a cheap, hands-on Hispanic workers. So he's going to try to find a way, to keep that cheap hand inside the country. Like I said, in what he's going to do with the immigration issue, because honestly, to have kids in the prison is very cruel. I can't support a person that puts kids in prison because that's awful. Yeah, they say it's a facility, but they have that. Like I said, it's a stop sign for me to see those kids. When I see those kids, I cry. Like I said, it's a stop sign for me